Hi everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Anna. Today I have a new story for you. It is called The Little Bakery. It is about a busy woman. She is afraid of something simple. But later, she loves it. Please relax now. Let's begin. Sofia was 30 years old. She worked in an office in the city. She worked with computers every day. Her job was very busy. She worked from morning to night. She often felt tired. She often felt stressed. Sofia lived alone in a small apartment. Her kitchen was small too. She did not cook very often. She was afraid of cooking. She was afraid of baking most of all. When Sofia was a child, she tried to bake a cake with her mother. The cake did not work. It was black on the outside. It was not cooked inside. Sofia cried. Her brother laughed at her. After that day, Sofia never wanted to bake again. She thought, I am not good at this. I will never be good at this. For many years, Sofia bought all her bread from the store. She bought cakes from the store too. She never made food herself. She thought baking was too hard. She thought baking was only for other people. One weekend, Sofia visited her friend Laura. Laura lived in a small town outside the city. Laura had a little bakery in her house. She baked bread every week. She baked cakes and cookies too. Her kitchen smelled wonderful. Come and see my kitchen, Laura said. Sofia walked into the kitchen slowly. She saw flour on the table. She saw a big bowl of dough. She felt a little nervous. Do you want to try? Laura asked. No, Sofia said quickly. I am not good at baking. I never do it. Everyone can learn, Laura said. It is not so difficult. Come, just watch me first. Sofia watched Laura mix the flour, water, and yeast. Laura's hands moved slowly and calmly. The dough became soft and smooth. It looked simple. It looked nice. Now you try, Laura said. Sofia put her hands in the bowl. The dough felt strange at first. But then it felt nice too. She pushed the dough. She folded the dough. Laura smiled at her. You are doing well, Laura said. Very well, for your first time. After 30 minutes, they put the bread in the oven. The kitchen smelled like fresh bread. Sofia felt happy. She felt proud. I did this, Sofia said. I made bread. Yes, you did, Laura said. And it smells wonderful. When the bread was ready, they ate it together. It was warm. It was soft inside. It was a little hard outside. Sofia smiled. This is the best bread I ever ate, Sofia said. You made it, Laura said. That is why it tastes so good. That weekend changed something inside Sofia. On the train home, she thought about the bread. She thought about the warm kitchen. She thought about Laura's calm hands. She wanted to learn more. At home, Sofia looked on the internet. She looked for simple bread recipes. She found many videos. She found many websites. She read about flour, yeast, and water. She read about kneading dough. She read about waiting for the dough to rise. She also found a cooking school near her apartment. The school had classes for beginners. The classes were on Saturday mornings. Sofia felt nervous, but she wanted to try. She told her coworker Mark about the class. "You want to learn baking?" Mark said. "But you always say you are bad at cooking." "I know," Sofia said. "But I want to try again." "Good for you," Mark said. "I hope it goes well." On Saturday, Sofia went to the cooking school. A teacher named David welcomed the class. David was an older man. He had worked as a baker for 20 years. He spoke slowly and kindly. "Baking is not magic," David told the class. "It is simple steps. If you follow the steps, it will work." David showed the class how to measure flour correctly. He showed them how to add water little by little. He showed them how to knead the dough with both hands. "Push, fold, turn," David said. "Push, fold, turn. Like this." Sofia watched carefully. Then she tried it herself. Her dough was too wet at first. David helped her add more flour. "This is normal," David said. "Many beginners make this mistake. Now try again." Sofia tried again. This time, the dough felt better. It felt smooth under her hands. "Much better," David said. "You are learning fast." Sofia felt proud. She smiled for the first time in a long time at work. No, not at work, at a class. She felt proud at the class. Every Saturday, Sofia went back to the cooking school. She learned to make simple white bread. She learned to make round rolls. She learned to make banana bread with no yeast at all. One Saturday, David taught the class about yeast. "Yeast is alive," David explained. "It is a small living thing. It eats sugar. It makes small bubbles of gas. The bubbles make the bread soft and light." "Is that why the dough gets bigger?" Sofia asked. "Yes, exactly," David said. "You are understanding it well." Sofia began to practice at home too. Every Sunday, she made bread in her small kitchen. At first, some of her bread did not work well. One loaf was too flat. Another loaf was too hard. One Sunday, Sofia's bread did not rise at all. It stayed small and flat. She felt worried. She called David. "Don't worry," David said calmly. "Maybe your yeast was too old. Or maybe your water was too hot. Hot water can kill the yeast." "Oh no," Sofia said. "I think my water was very hot." "That's probably it," David said. "Next time, use warm water, not hot water. Try again tomorrow." The next day, Sofia tried again. She used warm water this time. She waited patiently. Slowly, the dough became bigger and bigger. Sofia felt very happy. It worked, she told David the next Saturday. The bread was perfect this time. "Wonderful," David said. "You learned an important lesson. Small mistakes are part of learning." Sofia's confidence grew every week. She was not afraid of baking anymore. She looked forward to her weekends. Baking became her favorite part of the week. Her coworkers noticed a change in Sofia. "You seem happier lately," Priya said one day at work. "What happened?" "I started baking bread," Sofia said, laughing. "I know it sounds simple, but it makes me really happy." "Can I try your bread sometime?" Priya asked. "Of course," Sofia said. "I will bring some next week." The next week, Sofia brought fresh bread to the office. Her coworkers loved it. They asked her many questions. "How do you make it so soft?" one coworker asked. "Practice," Sofia said, smiling. "Just practice, and don't give up." One difficult day happened during Sofia's 4th month of baking. She wanted to make a big cake for a friend's birthday. It was a special recipe with many layers. She worked on it all afternoon. But when she opened the oven, the middle of the cake had fallen down. It looked broken. Sofia felt very sad. She almost cried, just like when she was a child. She called David quickly. "My cake is broken," she said. "The middle fell down. I don't know what to do." "Don't worry," David said kindly. "This happens to everyone, even to me. Maybe you opened the oven door too early. The cold air can make the cake fall." "Can I fix it?" Sofia asked. "You cannot fix this cake," David said honestly. "But you can learn from it, and you can try again tomorrow. That is the important part." Sofia felt disappointed, but she remembered David's words. The next day, she tried the recipe again. This time, she did not open the oven door early. She waited patiently. The cake came out perfect. It was tall and soft. Sofia brought the cake to her friend's birthday party. Everyone loved it. "You made this?" her friend asked, surprised. "It's amazing." "Thank you," Sofia said proudly. "It took me 2 tries, but I did it." By the end of the year, Sofia was baking with real confidence. She could make bread, rolls, cookies, and cakes. She even started baking special bread for her neighbors on weekends. She visited her parents one weekend and brought a fresh loaf of bread with her. Her mother remembered the black cake from years ago. "You, baking again?" her mother said, surprised. "After that cake when you were young?" "Yes," Sofia said, laughing. "I was scared for a long time. But now I really love it." Her mother tried a piece of the bread. Her eyes opened wide. "This is delicious," her mother said. "I am proud of you." Sofia decided to share her new skill with other people too. She asked her building manager if she could use the shared kitchen room downstairs. She wanted to teach a free class for her neighbors. Many neighbors came to her first small class. Some of them were nervous, just like Sofia was at the beginning. "I have never baked before," one neighbor said. "I am worried I will do it wrong." "That's okay," Sofia said gently. "I felt the same way. Everyone starts as a beginner. Just follow the steps, and don't be afraid of mistakes." She showed her neighbors how to measure flour. She showed them how to knead the dough, just like David taught her. She watched them push, fold, and turn the dough with their own hands. At the end of the class, everyone took home warm bread. their kitchen filled with a wonderful smell. Everyone was smiling. "Thank you for this," one neighbor said. "I never thought I could bake bread myself." "You did it," Sofia said. "I am very happy for you." As the year finished, Sofia thought about her journey. 1 year before, she was afraid of baking. She thought she was bad at it. Now, baking was one of her favorite things in life. Her stress at work also became smaller. Every weekend, she looked forward to her quiet time in the kitchen. The smell of fresh bread always made her feel calm and happy. She often remembered David's words, "It is simple steps. If you follow the steps, it will work." She understood now that mistakes were not failures. Mistakes were simply part of learning something new. Sofia continued to bake every week. She continued to teach her neighbors too. She felt proud every time she saw someone smile after eating her bread. And that is the end of today's story, The Little Bakery. I like this story because it shows something simple but important. We can learn new things, even things we are afraid of, if we try again and again. Before you go, think about this question: is there something you are afraid to try? Maybe today is a good day to try it. Thank you for listening today. This has been Anna, and this is the podcast. See you next time. Take care, and keep practicing your English.